Hey guys, MetaHut Travels, and today we're going to be talking about something that should interest all people who have elected to go on the road and live, or driving a vehicle, or towing a camper van from a recreational point of view. I've just made a little list here, and I'm just trying to look for it. But today's topic is going to be about servicing vehicles. Now, I own a 2011 VW Crafter, and attached to that is a Renegade, Jayco Renegade. Some people say yay Jayco, some people don't. So far I haven't had any issues. At the moment I do these bloody videos to start yawning. God damn it. Okay, I thought I did one. But before we get any further, not for kids. This video is not for kids. Because sometimes I let potty mouth slip. So, own a VW Crafter. The hard thing, so I've found, with VWs is, unlike Mercedes, a lot of these service centres have bought the rights to Mercedes and can fix them. They have the computer knowledge and codes and all that, and they can fix them. This is not the case with VW, so you're behind the 8 ball straight away. Right? Something I didn't consider or factor in when I purchased the vehicle. So that's something you may want to think about. So the Mercs are they appear to be a little bit easier to get serviced, whereas the VWs, a lot of people balk at them, a lot of servicemen. Now, I'm in far north Queensland, and that is, I've rung about 5 or 6 guys, mechanics, to try and get my vehicle serviced, and they just weren't interested in it. So I had to bite the bullet and get this vehicle done. And it was, I had to get it done at a VW service centre. Sorry, I just dropped it. A VW service centre. That's enough to put fear into anybody. Anybody who has to take a vehicle to a service centre, it's enough to draw fear into you. And rightly so, because I know from past experience that these guys are going to hurt you. They're going to hurt you financially, and I wasn't disappointed. They're very nice people, don't get me wrong, very nice, but it hurt. So I'll give you an example. We're in Beenleigh in Queensland. This was some months back. And we'd done a lot of travelling, so I wanted to get the vehicle serviced. I probably had another 3,000 kilometres to go, and I'm probably being too anal, but I think getting a vehicle serviced every, 10,000 is probably not a bad idea. I'm a little bit more anal because we're pulling a little bit of extra weight. We're pulling a trailer and things like that, so I'm a little bit more anal. So we were staying at the at free camping at the, I think it was, what's his name? Merv Huds or Merv Hughes or some bloody thing. Anyway, it was a free camp area for 3 days. And anyway, this guy was driving through, and he had a vehicle very same as mine. It was a dual cab. So he came down, we got to talking, and I said, look, I want to get this thing serviced. Where can I take it? Oh, I'll take it to this guy. Rang him up, booked it in, dropped it off at 9:30. Michelle and I went and had a cup of coffee in town. 11 o'clock he rang, come pick it up, $365. So oil filter changed, petrol filter changed, oil changed, blah, blah, blah. $365. Yesterday, I took my car to a VW service centre, $1,300. Oil change, petrol filter, oil filter, one globe. Oh, admittedly, we had to have a new battery. So that was about $300 for the battery. But still $1,300. And a globe. I mentioned a globe. So, and of course, the plug into the proverbial computer where everything is reset and made right again. Because, I firmly believe these modern cars are actually designed to run a lot hairier when that little service light comes on. And my evidence of that is based on the fact that we had a Skoda. It was a little 1.2 turbocharged buzz box. My wife loved it. I thought it was a great little car. As soon as the service light came on, this vehicle started missing. It wasn't bad, just every now and then. But the moment you had it serviced, it went great again because they reset the computer. And I'm pretty sure this is most modern vehicles. So anyway, we've been probed. We've had our 100,000 kilometre probe into my wallet, and the vehicle's running okay. It's good. It's good. Got a few little issues, but nothing major. So, for all of you who are thinking about getting a motorhome or getting a caravan, do your research, make sure your weights, keep your weights in mind because, oh my God, it's a hassle. We talk to a lot of people here, a lot of guys who have driven trucks all over the state, all over Australia. Some of them say, hey, the Scalies, these are the gentlemen from your respective Department of Motor Transport who will stick your vehicles on weighs and weigh them and check the weights. In terms of caravanners and motorhome people, if you're stupidly overweight, they'll stick it to you. But if you're not, they might let it go. Well, I wasn't about to take the risk, and I think we talked about that in previous videos. I'm not going to go back into it again. But we had ours reclassified. Now, when I first started looking into caravans and motorhomes and blah, 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 I nearly, and I wish I had have, bought a truck. Okay, so these are like Pentax trucks. They could be Isuzus, they could be Mazdas, they could be Fords, but they're basically around the 4-ton, the little, you see a lot of them being used as delivery vehicles, or rental companies use them for moving homes. They're Pentaxes, they're small trucks, capacity of 3, and they can tow, but it's a truck base. And the reason I wish I had chose that is it would have been a damn sight easier getting them serviced. You just take them to a truck mechanic and they service them. It's just a truck. And I'm pretty sure, comparison price-wise, it's probably a little bit cheaper even, because it's a truck, it's a truck. I'm not saying they don't have computers in them, but not to the extent that these things do. Oh my God. Okay, so if you are going to buy a motorhome, I would probably stick and go with a truck. You're not going to get the comfort, guys. You're not going to get the comfort because these V-Dubs, these Iveco's, these Fiats, these Mercs, Fords, they drive beautifully. They're very comfortable. You're probably not going to get that in a truck. But I would forego the comfort of that to be able to go and ring any truck mechanic anywhere in Australia and say, will you service my truck? Because 9 times out of 10 you're going to get a yes. Whereas I didn't, after ringing up a lot of guys, and I took it to a service centre and got stung badly. So have a think about that. The other thing, you think about when you buy these motorhomes, try and get as much solar as you can, try and get a tow bar, and this crap about generators, people are banging on about generators. Look, we're in far north Queensland. I know we talked about, you're looking at 95% humidity, you're looking at 38 degrees. Brother, it's hot, and I don't give a shit who you are, what you are, you're going to need air conditioning because, man, oh man, it is unpleasant. And, these people who turn around and say, oh, you're a whiz, what's a bit of sweat, they're way beyond that. It's just, I just wouldn't do it. I'm too friggin' old. When I started doing this, part of the deal was a toilet, a shower, and aircon. And I will be considerate. I have a generator. I have a Honda generator. I will be considerate. I will park away from you as much as I can. I will use my generator. I'll try not to start my generator till 9 o'clock in the day, in the morning, and hopefully switch it off at 10 o'clock. But if I'm way out in the free zones and it's like this, and I need to run my generator overnight so I can get some sleep, and taking all these other factors into account, I'm going to keep it on, because it's just, you can't sleep in that type of heat. You just can't. Okay. The other thing you've got to get right from the get-go is it doesn't matter whether you buy new, or it doesn't matter whether you buy used motorhomes, caravans. Things break. They're going to break all the time. Be ready, be prepared. Have a good little toolbox. Get some silicone with a gun. Get some tape. Get some ties. Basic, nuts and bolts, things like that. Be mindful of your weight. Good socket set. Things break. The other thing I wanted to mention too is that when you park your motorhome, caravan, whatever, get it level. It's really important to get it level. It's not just a comfort thing. A lot of these motorhomes, and we did it stupidly one night. We were in Port Douglas, I think it was, in a caravan place, and we did not level it properly. I mean, it was near enough, but it wasn't properly. And then we had a monsoonal shower, a lot of water very quickly. Now these little portable, these rooftop air cons only have a little space to prevent water from getting up and into it. And the water pulled up very quickly, and we had water coming through the air conditioning. It's our fault. We should have made sure it was level, so that the water would have naturally drained and not pulled, and that was our fault. So make sure you level your motorhome or your caravan. Very, very important. Remember, when you're having problems with your motorhome, don't despair. There are people out there who are a hell of a lot worse off with new units, new caravans, There's a site on Facebook, and it's Lemon Caravan and RVs. Go on that site and have a look if you're feeling down and out. You'll soon realise that, for this thing, this is a 2011. Yes, we've got some little issues going on here, but it's a tight little unit. It doesn't leak that I can see. It's, most of the stuff runs fairly well. But you've got to remember, age, I want to get a new fridge. I don't like these three-way fridges. It's a lot of hassle, and I don't think they keep your food that cold. The rooftop air conditioning, this thing's 8 years old. They're not designed to last forever, guys. They're not going to last forever. So I think you're better off replacing them before it becomes problematic. It's just my opinion. Now, with the fridge and things and all that, you're probably going to be looking at the better part of $4,500 to $5,000 to get. If you order them online, get them to a guy who will put them in for you, because I won't touch that shit. I know a lot of people will, but I won't. But I'll order the parts in, get it delivered to someone I know and trust, and I know of a person in Wollongbar, Peter Spinner's Automotive Motorhome and Camping in Wollongbar. We are heading back. We're going to go and work for 6 months. Then we're heading back, and we're going to get these projects done, because I trust that guy and his team to do the work, and they haven't let us down. So that's where I'm going. Because I don't want to go all the way back down. There is a guy that I know in New South Wales, but I think he's getting ready to sell his business up anyway. So you're not alone. You're not alone. When things are going bad, you just have to troubleshoot them. And you know what, guys? Shit happens. As long as you can keep going and you do the best you can with your servicing, do the best you can with fixing what you can. Do your research online. So far, to me, going to these motorhome places and buying parts, you're better off booking into an RV park and staying and just ordering your stuff online, because it works out cheaper. And water pumps, and we're up for another little fan in your exhaust fan. I'm going to order that and do it myself, because It's astronomical amounts of money these places want. The other thing you've got to think about too, when you are moving from state to state, if you are looking for work, please make sure that you've contacted your GP and you have a good medical summary. The other thing, before you hit the road, go to your state's Department of Transport and get a driving history, as current as possible. Get a driving history. It'll just save you a whole heap of hoo-ha. I had a current working with children's checks and police criminal record check, but that disregards if you go to another state, you've got to do it all over again, which I think is so stupid, but there you have it. You know, I'm applying as a new driver in that state. I haven't had time to be a criminal, but anyway, you know, it's money. It's all about money, guys. Let me tell you. It's rules and regulations based on money. So your driving history, do your research. When you're buying motorhomes, when you're buying caravans, do your research. Go on to caravan and camping sites, ask questions, go onto YouTube, use your social media to find out what these things are, because some of these situations, some of these caravans and some of these motorhomes, even new, are questionable. There are standards in this industry, but there's no regulatory regulations. So you get someone like me who's dangerous with a saw, who's employed by a caravan motorhome company to put these things together, following the dots. You know, so just be aware of that. Okay. And I think we touched on trucks and vans. I know myself that if I ever get another motorhome home, it's going to be on a truck chassis. It's easier. It's just easier. You know that every component is made for that heaviness, right? So that's why I would choose a truck, because it's heavy. All right. I hope this has been helpful, guys. Look after yourselves, and we'll catch you later on down the track with something else. We're going to be hitting the road soon. I think today's Saturday. We're pushing off Tuesday, and we're heading to the outback. So we'll probably have a lot more to put on film to show you. It might be great. All right. So love and life. Look after yourself. All the best, guys. Bye for now.